Alright everybody, again welcome to my first Fallout 4 walkthrough video. Right now we are at North Hagen Beach, where I am currently working on one of my hotel builds. So as you can see, there's like some ladders and stuff that won't be there when I'm done building. Two of my puppy dogs walking around. Give you a little quick tour of the outside and how it's going. Got a little dock here, little boat if anybody wants to go out. Cooking area, barbecue, and this is the inside. This will be the reception area. Still got some decorating to do here, and got to play with the lights and stuff and the wiring. Here's a bathroom. And this is just something I'm playing around with up here to see how I want to do things. I may actually move this down to the first floor lobby area. I'm not the best at wiring, so if anybody has any suggestions or tips, please feel free to leave a comment. And up here is going to be a bar, little dance floor. And there's the radio. As you can see in here, it is not playing that classical stuff. Have it playing some rock. If you're interested in wanting to set your radio up like that, let me know and I'll show you how I did it. Kitchen area. And then we'll go over this way. And again, this isn't completed, but this is going to be the rooms for the hotel. This is going to be one of my medium-sized projects, I guess, so to speak. Not sure what I'm going to put here yet. If you have any ideas, something you might want to see, let me know. And then this will be the top floor up here. Hardest thing is coming across glass, but we'll take a quick trip. I'm going to show you how I've been able to come across some glass here. Instead of buying a lot, what I've done another one of my works in progress is I've created a recycling plant. That way when I'm just running around the wasteland, picking up all the bottles and everything else that I can, and bringing them over here. So instead of spending tons and tons of caps, which I still do occasionally depending on what I need, and if I feel like actually scavenging, don't feel like scavenging as I should say, I just bring them here to my recycling plant. Drop all the garbage in here. I'll turn this hopper on. It'll in turn bring things down to my pre-sorter. Anything that I don't want to go through, I'll actually come through here, run around on its separate belt, and wind up over in that conveyor storage over there. And I have 2 of each kind of the recycling, A through F, F through Z. Here's a component sorter, so anything that already is broken down will come through here. And I'm still playing around with these because I actually have 2 more on the other side, which I'll get to in a second, but it'll go up here, slide down, come onto this main line right here, and send all the finished product down to this conveyor storage. Over here is the first recycler, A through F. So anything that has these components in it, go through. This will break it down. It'll spit it out here, bring it out onto the main line. Everything else that's not broken down, as you know, if you have this, will actually stay in here. So what I've done, I've set up this vacuum hopper here. When you flip this switch, it'll suck everything out. It'll bring it down to this conveyor storage. Then this vacuum hopper will suck it out and just bring it right back around. Here's another recycler, F through Z. And then it'll come back around over here. Same kind of idea. Recycler A through F, recycler F through Z. What I'm doing and trying to do is get this side to work on a separate circuit from that side. That way I can have these 2 recyclers over here working on 2 things. As you can see, I have with my 1 terminal here, and I'm going to have a main switch. Again, if you have any ideas on how I can do that, since I'm not the best in doing it, please let me know. And then my terminal over here for this side. So that way I can have components that I want for over here. And then anything that's not listed on those will come around over here and do the same thing. So let's go take a quick look at the finished product when it's done. Here's that main line. And everything that's already broken down comes into here. And I'll either take it back to my settlements. If it's stuff that I know I'm not going to use, I'll just go off and sell it. But most of the time, you're going to need almost everything in here. Anyway. Take one more little quick trip. Let's go to... Let's see, how about... Let's go to Red Rocket. Red Rocket is pretty much just, I don't have it as a main settlement. I just have it as more of like a trader settlement, trader outpost. So there's not a lot of settlers here, but I have a few. Pretty much just the ones that are running shops and stuff like that. Alright guys, so here we are at the Red Rocket. Another work in progress. I'll take you around the outside so you can see what's going on. This one's about, I would say, 90% complete from what I want to do. Guard towers. Goes all the way around. As you can see, I have guard towers on each side. Open for business.
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
Got a couple stores in here. General store. Clinic, which I have a few drugs and stuff set up. Armor up now. Here's the main generator, main power. You need some clothing. Come up here. And we come inside. Here's the shop. I don't know how all this stuff keeps falling on the floor, but it does. And if I so desired, if there was anything major going on, I can turn that power off there. Hit the button. Lock this place down tight. Again, trying to play with wiring since I'm not the best at it as far as locations and how to get it looking more presentable. Here's my arms dealer. And again, anything major going down, flip that switch, lock this place up tight. If he ever comes, you know, this is a room that I set up for him, but apparently he never likes to sleep in this room. Yes, I have children in my settlements.
Don't scare me.
And they are all armed. So here is where the majority of the settlers are sleeping. Here's one of my robots. What I might do is maybe take a few of the beds out of here. That way they kind of sleep where I want them to. But I figured just in case I do decide to have more settlers come, I'll just leave it as it is for now. This goes all the way around. You can even enter through here. Just goes downstairs. Still got some plants I got to put down in there for crops. And there's the top of it. Pretty much the only thing that are going to be walking up here anyway are just going to be the robots. Because they're going to be assigned to all the guard towers, as you can see. Here's one of them.
This unit is ready to serve.
And there's just another one over there. And if you come over here, here's where I build my robots. And that way I can assign them. And after a long, hard day, come into the bar, which I desperately need to get decorated up. Plus, still got some lighting I got to play with in here to get it to where everything's lit up the right way. Come up the stairs here. Here's where I can work on my power armor. And yes, it's red because I actually stole it from a raider. Never turns green, ever, once you get it. Don't know why, but I haven't decided what I want to do up here yet. But this is pretty much just going to go around. Might just be a lookout tower for me. Maybe I'll set myself a little own personal little relaxation area. Who knows? And I'll take you on maybe one more spot, and then I'll call this video good. Let's go to... why not? Let's go to Vault 88. This place is a monster to build, and a pain in the butt. I have so many hours on this vault, and I'm still nowhere near done with it. A lot of decorating to do here. A lot of building that I still want to get done to link a lot of the tunnels up. But I think it's kind of coming along halfway decent. You guys can tell me what you think. So pretty much anybody that comes in, they're going to come in through here. Go through screening. I'm going to eventually have robot guards here. Right now I just have a security table, which every once in a while my security guard feels like making an appearance there, and will sit for a little bit. Haven't done too much out here, just kind of left it as is. But that's actually the main control room for security. And now I'll actually come down into the main vault area. First stop will be Piper's, where you come in, and lo and behold, the owner Piper. Little decorations for Halloween. Fresh Nuka-Cola. Espresso machine. I'm going to change this one out eventually to play the rock. This is probably where I'm going to have like food storage and stuff like that. And then I'll eventually wind up building and extending this down to there.
All the soda you can drink. Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load.
One slot machine for them to have something to do. Over here we're going to have the clinic. And there's my girlfriend Kate. Gonna check you in if you're feeling pretty sick. little waiting area. And if you need to get fixed up, here's your surgery center and recovery. This one I have kind of dark on purpose. You know, you're recovering, want to get some rest and relaxation.
What I wouldn't give
Plenty of sleep.
stiff drink.
Got some Christmas trees up. Here's hydroponics. And if you ever decide that you do want to get a haircut, here's your barber shop. Dog meat just chilling out. How you doing, buddy? Here's where the shops are going to be for the majority. Got people I'm going to need to assign eventually. Weapon racks. And this will come through here. Hey, Clem. And I'll eventually build down into there. But if I so desired, I could actually close that door. And keep mutants and stuff from coming in. And I'll go up to the second floor here, up to my office. Security guard, he's the one that'll go between here and the one out front. Trying to figure out what I want to build over here. These are just probably going to wind up being racks, but bottle caps, hey. And here's my office. Sit down. We got the window there. This is going to be my power armor room when I eventually completely get it all done and built up. Living quarters. And we'll come back out. And living quarters for the residents. And here's the schoolroom. And here's all the kids that I have set so far to be here.
Hello. Huh?
And eventually I'm going to get this set up back here. Let's see if I can remember. I may change these to where they're kids' beds, to where the kids will actually use them. Or I may just keep it to where, come across here.
Should be some choice pickings here. Quite a setup they
But
had down
since we're over here, I might as well show you. This is going to be the entertainment room. Whack-a-mole game. Here's some more residential. I may have the kids' living quarters over here and change those to the kids' beds. Or I may just put all the kids in one room here. Then you can come down here at some point. And I'm just going to continue the build down through here. Since all these caves and caverns kind of intertwine and link up at some point, I'm going to eventually build all down here. So that's it for now. Let me know what you guys think. I've been bouncing between all my settlements, doing some building here or there. So if there's a particular settlement you'd like me to continue on, other than this one for now, because it's going to be kind of a pain in the butt, I may do this as one of my last settlements. Let me know. I can go to Red Rocket or Sanctuary or whatever you want. And we can always work on building them together with ideas and suggestions. So what I'm going to do right now, speaking of Sanctuary, you guys can take the little trip with me. And go hang out in the hot tub. And the rest in a relaxation area for Sanctuary. Which I think this area is pretty cool. All right, so here is Hot Springs. Well, guys, thanks for taking the journey with me. And Hancock, my partner for now, is going around shooting things. Apparently got one person here checking it out and relaxing and enjoying it. I just got to get you better dressed. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for running around with me. Peace.